But it's a class action lawsuit against all machines.
And then they have cans of soup. And they throw the cans of soup. That's better than a brick because you can't throw a brick, it's too heavy. But a can of soup, you can really put some power into that, right? And then when they get caught, they say, no, this is soup from my family. They're so innocent. This is soup from my family. It's incredible. And you have people coming over with bags of soup, big bags of soup, and they lay it on the ground, and the anarchists take it and they start throwing it at our cops, at our police. And if it hits you, that's worse than a brick because it's got force. It's the perfect size. It's like made perfect. And when they get caught, they say, no, this is just soup from my family. And then the media says, this is just soup. These people are very, very innocent. They're innocent people.
Well, it was an amazing phone call I made. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan. And it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest. And I just spoke to my people.
Why attack Sanders? Why? You're getting nervous, man. You're getting nervous, man. Calm down. It's okay.
I don't know who created Pokemon Go, but I'm trying to figure out how we get them to have Pokemon go to the polls.
Here I am, Nancy Pelosi, saying this country needs a strong Republican Party, and we do.
All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
Did you use the word smart? So you said you went to Delaware State, but you forgot the name of your college. You didn't go to Delaware State. You graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest in your class. Don't ever use the word smart with me. Don't ever use that word.
Oh, give me a break.
Because you know what? There's nothing smart about you, Joe.
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree.
I am not up to the job.
Hello, users, and welcome to another episodic we're going in on the installation of installments. I'm putting above it all on an installment plan. We're going to install the various installations, like the cosmic installation, and there's the consternation of the consolation of the installation of the above it all, the show, where there's the show going on. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? Is this thing testing? Yeah! It's the weekend, everybody. It's the week. Technically, it's Friday. It's Friday morning. Friday morning. On the weekend, we're here today, and so we're it's Friday morning. Newly discovered Van Gogh self-portrait. Holy fucking fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Is this another X-ray job? Oh, it's great. I love X-rays. God damn. I want to see a Van Gogh exhibit at some point this year. I'm trying to track one down. Can you write a note to my boss that it is the weekend already and shouldn't have to work? I can write that note. I can write it right now, actually. And I can overnight it. Or I can fax it to you. That's also. So we got a show going on, y'all. There's like a strand of hair. You see this? Look at this. You see that? Like when I open my mouth, it's more visible. It's crazy stuff. Very crazy stuff. Is it? I still have this like discoloration here. But it's like kind of going away. I think my skin is starting to clear up a little bit. Got a little bit of a... What's going on with my lips? Is that coffee stains? Whenever I drink coffee, I get coffee stains, And then it'll be 1, 2 o'clock. I take a picture of myself. And I'm like, I don't know. Jackson Inkle got banned from where? There's a lot of places to get banned from. I'm just trying to finish up this coffee. I need that boost. I'm boosting. Look at that. There's quite a lot of boosters here, if you ask me. Banned from YouTube, really? For what? His channel's right here. What the fuck are you talking about? He deleted all of his videos, though. That's funny. He didn't get banned. Just another fake news. Fake news. His channel's still there. Boop, boop, boop. is the random noises portion of the program, where we do some random noises. All right, let's get into. There's a lot to do. He can't live stream for 2 weeks. Okay, I've been there. Like, okay, great. I don't know. All right. Let's read this. This is a thing. This exists. Joe Manchin. Joe Manchin. Can you believe Joe Manchin? Well, first of all, he's still alive, right? Like that. I keep forgetting that this guy is still alive. Joe Manchin exists. Manchin rejects adding climate spending. Tax hikes on wealthy, striking blow to Biden agenda. And now we're getting some Khashoggi news here. Senator Joe Manchin told the Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer unequivocally on Thursday that he will only support a narrow budget reconciliation package before Labor Day if it does not include new spending to fight climate changes or taxes on wealthy individuals. Folks, what this is him again supporting Donald Trump's agenda. Joe Manchin is a Donald Trump Democrat. It's that simple. He wants the Trump tax cuts to be continued. He is pro-Trump. I don't know why Joe Biden and the rest of the Democratic caucus aren't going out there and saying that Joe Manchin is a Donald Trump Democrat. You know, like that fucking stupid fucking loser from New Jersey in the House? Like, what was it, like Van Drew or some shit? This stupid cock for brains shit fuck motherfuck who was also a Donald Trump Democrat, and they just bullied him out of the party, and now he's a Republican? Remember that? They should do that to Joe fucking Schmo. That's what they should be doing. Manchin has informed Schumer that if Democrats move the reconciliation bill in August, he will only support a provision to lower prescription drug prices and a 2-year extension of the expiring health insurance subsidies under the Affordable Care Act, according to the source. Manchin has backed away from a commitment he made privately to Schumer last week to close a tax loophole on wealthy individuals and couples who earn more than $400K and $500K annually in pass-through income. That revenue would have been used to extend solvency of Medicare's hospital trust funds by 3 years to 2031. Senate Democrats now face a choice of either moving forward on a slimmed-down reconciliation bill to lower the cost of up to 20 prescription drugs and avoid. Schumer is pushing to move the reconciliation package to the floor before September. Do y'all remember when the Build Back Better Act was supposed to be passed by September? Remember, like, Pramila Jayapal was going on, like, Mehdi Hassan show. We will get this passed by mid-September 2021. Remember that? Well, now we're just getting, like, one part of Build Back Better by September 2022. Isn't that depressing? Doesn't that just make you want to jump off, like, the nearest bridge? Like, you know, hey, Google, where is the nearest bridge to me? Bridges, near you. Oh, shit. Oh, great. Like that, like, isn't that insane? We're fucked. But again, until any Democrat in the leadership, just one of them, Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, literally any single one of them, even the leader of the Progressive Caucus, Pramila Jayapal, remember, she is still pretending that Joe Manchin is a good character. Ro Khanna was going on television, again, he's another progressive, like, you know, people consider him a progressive hero or whatever. I disagree. I personally think the guy's a charlatan. That's just my opinion. But anyway, he's going out there saying, yeah, Joe Manchin is a reasonable guy. He just disagrees. Right? So until one as in singular, as in maybe one Democratic leader makes one statement that isn't entirely just sucking Joe Manchin's dick 24/7, we're not going to make any progress. This party is garbage. But again, of course, they're holding us hostage because they know the Republicans are even worse. But, you know, it's just a giant clusterfuck. It's a clusterfuck. If you would have said Manchin rejects adding climate spending tax hikes on wealthy, striking blow to Biden agenda, if this was 7/15/21, right? If that was 7/15/21, like, we've been in a cycle. Like, we have not advanced at all. There's been nothing at all for a year, over a year. Like, this is like, if you would have told me this is a headline from July 15, 2021, I would have been like, oh, okay, I remember that. But no, this is 2022. They're just running out the clock. They don't give a fuck, and they know they're going to lose in the midterms. I mean, again, it's possible that they don't lose in the midterms. Obviously, I hope the Democrats can retain control of the House and expand the majority in the Senate in 2022. I'm hoping so. I mean, I'm really interested in this Fetterman race in Pennsylvania. But anyway, we're fucked. I mean, again, we've been here for a year now. We're just looping. We're just riding the carousel, and it's just fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. These are the stupidest motherfuckers on planet Earth. And are Americans going to do anything about it? Nope. Americans are going to go back to work, and they're going to fucking control the machines. They're going to type in all the accountability reports. They're going to flip the burgers. Americans are going to collect the garbage. They're going to do what they need to do to keep this government afloat. Why? Why not? Everyone's brainwashed. Everyone's sleepwalking. Everyone's a zombie. No one's going to stand up to the corrupt leadership of this country. No one even knows what the fuck's going on. They don't care because Americans are zombified. We got some stupid motherfuckers in this country, dumb motherfuckers in this country, stupid ass shit for brains cocksucker motherfuckers in this country, and they're not willing to do anything about it. So why would Joe Manchin change course at all? Right? He knows that 99.9% of Americans don't even know who he is. He knows that he can do whatever he wants and Americans won't fucking stand up to him. You think Americans are going to do anything? The laziest, dumbest, lowest IQ group of any population ever to ever exist in human history. You think Americans are going to stand up to tyranny? You think Americans are going to, protest against corruption? No. Americans are only going to protest if the fucking Wendy's down the street shuts down. Americans don't give a fuck. The stupidest, dumbest, fuckface population on planet Earth. So we deserve this fucking shit, honestly. Until this stupid fucking country reads a fucking book for once and actually decides, maybe this government fucking us over every single day, every single fucking month, every single fucking year. Maybe we should do something about it. Until this fucking country decides to read a single fucking book, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna change. We're just all gonna go fuck ourselves into eternity. So there you go. Joe Manchin at it again. Is anyone going to do anything? Nope. 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 I hate to be a doomer, but I'm dooming. I'm dooming. Speaking of doom, yesterday I was playing some Doom on a live stream. Had a lot of fun. Got really high. Go and watch the VOD. Check it out. We got Emily. Everyone give a round of applause to Emily Suzanette. Thank you for joining us, Emily. Thank you. Everybody say hello to Emily in the chat room. Welcome. Welcome to the program. Emily, it's good to see you. Good to see ya. Got a goddamn son of a bitch. Alright, my YouTube, dashboard thing is not working. It's just like a blank, it's a blank page. I've got no analytics. I have no idea how many people are viewing the stream. Got no idea how many people have liked the stream. YouTube is broken. I'm being censored. YouTube is censoring my ability to know how many people are watching my program right now. That is... It is honestly... It's sad. It makes me want to cry, to be honest with you. To be really completely honest with you. In fact, I might cry right now. Now you can't see how red my eyes are and how much I'm crying right now. But what you can see is that it is, in fact, the weekend. Yeah! Got a show going on, folks. We're doing a program today. And so today is the day to do a program. Today is Friday. Friday is, it's the day of the week. There's 7 days in a week. And who came up with a 7 days in a week system, by the way? I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, we got 7 days in the week, and Friday is one of them. Friday is typically associated with being the last day of the work week and the first day of the, you guessed it, the weekend. Yeah! And so we're doing a program today. Today's the day for the program. Doing a program today. And so, I just decided, I was thinking to myself, that's what I was thinking to myself. And then I decided to do the show. And so, we're doing the program today. We got Better Than You in the chat. How are you doing, Better Than You? Are you high right now? That's what I thought. Anyway, let's get on with the news. Donald Trump. The Orange Man. Donald Trump. Orange. Orange. Some people pronounce that word orange. Orange Man. Donald Trump. Formerly married to Ivana Trump. Who, Ivana Trump, also formerly alive. She's dead. Rip. Gone. And here we have a Snopes article. I'm on Snopes.com. Snopes. Remember when Snopes was just like random fact checks? Like, did a lobster really eat a pig on national television? And then that's what Snopes really started out as. But now we got Snopes, which is basically just like they try way too hard all the time and are unfunny and they're garbage. Anyway, so Ivana Trump, dead. She's gone. Formerly alive human, Ivana Trump is dead. And so here we have the Snopes article. Did Trump fundraise an email about death of ex-wife Ivana? NBC News journalist Andrea Mitchell tweeted, no relation by the way, that an email statement from the former president about the death of his ex-wife Ivana was being used for fundraising. Is it true? Is it true? Is this true? Is it factual? Let's find out. Following the death of the former U.S. President Donald Trump's ex-wife, former living human being Ivana, on July 14, 2022, a screenshot of an email message from Trump was widely shared on Twitter. The email appeared to have a Donate to Save America button under Trump's statement about her passing. The screenshot of the email received a surge of shares after NBC News journalist Andrea Mitchell tweeted the image with the comment, fundraising off this. You ready for this? Let's check this tweet. Check it out. Did Donald Trump fundraise? Let's find out. Statement by Donald J. Trump, 45th President of the United States of America. I am very saddened to inform all of those who loved her, of which there are many, not including me, that Ivana Trump has passed away at home in New York City. She was a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman who led a great and inspirational life. Her pride and joy were her 3 children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. She was so proud of them, as we all are so proud of her. Rest in peace, Ivana. Donate to Save America. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep reading. Former federal prosecutor Ron Flowski tweeted another screenshot of the email that showed it came from the Save America PAC. The New York Times previously reported the Save America PAC is a leadership political action committee that was formed by Trump in 2020. Trump, for those of you that don't know, lost the 2020 election. So he lost the 2020 election. Joe Biden won the 2020 election. Then Trump started the Save America PAC. That was after losing the 2020 election. It was described by Times journalist Maria as a federal fundraising vehicle that will potentially let Trump, aka the Orange Man, retain his hold on the Republican Party even after he leaves office. The statement in an email about Ivana's death came from Trump's Truth Social account. No such donation or fundraising appeared on the Truth Social post. It is unclear if the donate button for fundraising was part of a standard footer that is regularly placed at the bottom of such oh God. I'm sorry, I'm drinking seltzer. I apologize. I reached out the PAC for more information. We'll update the story if you receive a response. So this is Snopes.com. Snopes.com is supposed to be a fact-checking website. And they're not even, like, doing, like, the mostly true or mostly false, or they're not even, like, it's just like, what is this article? This is a news article from Snopes. This is just like, all right, people are claiming that Trump is fundraising off of this. Here's the proof. We reached out to the PAC to comment. This is just a news article. Like, this isn't like a fact check. There's no information here. Is it mostly true? Mostly false? Is it true or false? Is it anything? It's nothing. They don't have anything. There's no. So stupid. So while it is true that possibly, right, like it's just a standard footer, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, also, let's be honest. Who cares? Like, let's just be the real honest, broker here. Who the fuck cares if they're fundraising off of the dead wife? Who cares? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Honestly, is that, so offensive that they would fundraise off of the... I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if it's the standard footer and they chose not to remove it or change it. I don't give a fuck if it wasn't a standard footer and they put it there specifically for this. I don't give a shit. Who cares? Who fucking gives a fuck? All I know is that it's funny. That's all I know. I don't care about anything else. All I know is it's funny. It's not that serious. But you know what is serious? Donald Trump leading a fucking insurrection against the United States of America on January 6th, 2021. That's what's fucking serious. So, I don't care. But also, rip Ivana Trump. I don't really know anything about her, but, she made a couple of really big mistakes. Actually, 3 of them. 4, technically, if you count, the marriage. But anyway, there you go. All right. Got a little something going on here. Keep insurrectionists off the ballot. This is from freespeechforthepeople.org. Public interest groups call on secretaries of state to sign declaration barring Donald Trump from the ballot under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. You all know I love talking about the 14th motherfucking amendment. I love talking about particularly Section 3. In fact, I probably talk about this on my show every single day, and I probably have talked about this on my show every single day since January 6, 2021. And now, other people are listening. I take credit for this. I know. The nonprofit, nonpartisan legal advocacy group Free Speech for the People and and the grassroots advocacy group Our Revolution are calling on secretaries of state across the country to follow the mandate of Section 3 of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution and sign a declaration that former President Donald Trump is barred from running for any future public office based on the incitement of an insurrection on January 6, 2021. Now, again, I would go further. This is my compromise position. This is my middle ground. Every Republican that voted to object to the 2020 election counting on January 6th, throw them out. All of them, every single one of them. They should all not be allowed to be running in the midterms. Matt Gaetz, what? Is that a joke? Josh Hawley, what? I mean, I don't think he's up for re-election. But all of these people that voted to object, they should all be gone. Now, that's my compromise position. My actual opinion is that Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris also should all be tossed out under 14th Amendment Section 3. Because, again, 14th Amendment Section 3 says that if you engage in an insurrection or give aid or comfort to those engaging in an insurrection, you are banned from office. I would say when Cori Bush introduced a resolution to invoke the 14th Amendment Section 3 the week of January 6th's insurrection, and Nancy Pelosi said, no, don't do that, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and Chuck Schumer all said, no, don't do that, They are giving aid and comfort to those that engage in an insurrection. They're saying, let's not hold them accountable. They get a get-out-of-jail-free card. So, again, my compromise position, leave the Democrats out of this, get rid of the obstructionist Republicans, okay? That's my compromise. But the real, actual interpretation of the 14th Amendment, Section 3, would say that Nancy Pelosi, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, all should be thrown out in the garbage with the rest of them because they're giving aid and comfort to those engaging in insurrection. If you say, I'm going to commit an insurrection against the United States of America, right? And then the Republicans all go like, all right, I'm right there with you. I'm going to do that too. And then Democrats are like, all right, we're not going to hold any of them accountable because they're our colleagues. Sounds like aid, sounds like comfort. I don't know, man. Think about it. But anyway, let's keep going. Enacted in the wake of the Civil War, Section 3 of the 14th Amendment disqualifies any individual who has taken an oath to uphold the U.S. Constitution and then engages in an insurrection or rebellion against the United States or gives aid or comfort to those who have from holding future public office. Aid and comfort. Again, protecting Republicans from any consequences sounds like aid, sounds like comfort. Maybe you disagree, maybe it's not aid, maybe it's not comfort, but it sounds like fucked up shit to me. So I say Nancy Pelosi should also be thrown into the garbage can under 14th Amendment Section 3. That's my opinion. Fuck that stupid ass bitch. The declaration prepared by Free Speech for People carefully details why Donald Trump is constitutionally barred from appearing as a candidate on future ballots. The declaration includes citations to case law affirming the role state election officials have in determining a candidate's constitutional eligibility. Relevant facts of the events leading up to and including the insurrection on January 6th, the legal analysis and definition of insurrection, and engage. I would also say again, aid and comfort. The distribution of the declaration is the newest initiative of the 14.3 campaign, a national project co-led by Free Speech for People and Our Revolution. In addition to sending the declaration to secretaries of state across the country, the campaign is actively mobilizing grassroots supporters to urge their secretaries of state to sign the declaration. To date, over 50,000 people have signed petitions urging their elected election officials to act. Quote, secretaries of state have a duty to ensure the candidates who seek to appear on their state ballots meet the constitutional qualifications for serving a public office, says Alexandria Flores Quilty, campaign director for Free Speech for People. We are urging them to follow the Constitution and declare that Donald Trump is barred from ever holding public office as required under 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution. Now again, I'm going to go even further because I'm not fucking around. I don't give a fuck about this about norms. I don't give a fuck about decency. I don't give a fuck about protecting any of these corrupt motherfuckers. I'm going to go even further and say if any Secretary of State refuses to do this and allows Donald Trump on the ballot, they're giving aid and comfort to someone that engaged in an insurrection. They're giving aid to Donald Trump, allowing him to run, and giving comfort to Donald Trump, allowing him to run, who, again, engaged in an insurrection against the United States of America. Any Secretary of State that allows Donald Trump's name to appear on any ballot, get rid of him. 14th Amendment, Section 3. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Bye-bye. 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 Shut the fuck up. Do not pass go. Shut the fuck up. Go to jail forever and go fuck yourself, okay? I don't give a fuck, all right? All of these fucking garbage can, man, motherfuckers, again, throw them the fuck out. Throw them out. Throw them into that weird landfill that's at, like, the nexus of all the fucking oceans, like, fucking flow routes or whatever, you know, that garbage pile in the middle. Throw them all the fuck out. If you are giving aid and comfort in the form of not holding them accountable, sorry, get the fuck out. And also, again, where are our progressive leaders in Congress that are going to say this shit? Say what needs to be said. Why doesn't AOC or Cory Bush or Bernie or Elizabeth Warren or whatever one of these motherfuckers, why don't they go out there and say, hey, either you get them off the ballot or we get you off the ballot too? It's that, like, does anyone give a fuck about the Constitution? Obviously, no. Obviously, the Constitution isn't real. Now, the real world here, we need to understand this. The Constitution is not real. There is no Constitution. It doesn't exist. It's made up. The Constitution is a piece of paper that a bunch of dead slave owners signed off on, and that's it. You think you have a First Amendment right to free speech in this country? What? Is that a joke? Are you joking? We saw in 2020 that journalists were getting shot in the face by police in 2020. You think you have a right to freedom of the press? Or is that a joke? Freedom of assembly? We saw what happened in 2020. People were getting shot and killed by cops for protesting in 2020. You don't have a peaceful right to peaceful assembly. You don't have a right to free press. What? Are you joking? Is that Second Amendment, right? Clearly states you need a well-regulated militia to have guns. Now, again, the Second Amendment initially was there so that slave owners were allowed to have slave patrols to shoot and kill escaped slaves. That's why the Second Amendment exists. For police forces, it doesn't exist so that random dumb fuck motherfucker can have a rocket launcher, right? But again, the Constitution doesn't matter. Let's look at the Fourth Amendment. Let's look at the Fifth Amendment, right? The Sixth Amendment, Seventh Amendment, Eighth Amendment. All of these amendments, they don't matter. Cruel and unusual punishment, unreasonable search and seizure, right? The right to not incriminate yourself, the right to due process, the right to a public jury if you're a trial jury with your peers. None of this stuff exists. It's all fake. It's fake. It's not real. It's not real. I need you to understand. It's not real. If a black person can go to court and get judged by a jury of all white racists, that's not a jury of his peers. That's not a jury of his peers. Is this a joke? Right? If a black child is punched in the face several times and forced to confess to a crime that they never did, there's no right, Fifth Amendment protection to incriminate yourself. That doesn't exist. Right? So again, the Constitution is made the fuck up. It doesn't exist. It's not real. So I need you to understand, none of that shit matters. It's not real at all. The only thing that matters is what people in power do with the power that they have. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Nothing else is real. There is no Constitution. It's a made-up piece of paper. It's all garbage. But again, people in this country love to pretend that the Constitution matters. So as long as people in this country want to pretend that the Constitution means anything, we have to fucking read that shit and enforce that shit. And if we don't enforce 14th Amendment Section 3, then there is no fucking Constitution. It's not real. It's made up. It's a piece of paper it's fan fiction. It's like looking at the Bible. Some stupid motherfucker wrote it down, made it up, and then now we're just going to read it and we interpret it later. That's it. The Constitution isn't like a magical document that's like embarked by God or whatever, and it's merged with the laws of physics in the universe. It doesn't matter. No one follows that shit anyway. Look at Japanese internment camps in the 1940s. None of that shit fucking matters. Are you fucking joking? This is a joke. Anyway, so I support this. As long as anyone in this country is going to pretend that the Constitution is real, we need to actually talk about 14th Amendment Section 3. I mean, we need to talk about the entirety of the 14th Amendment as a whole, right? But Section 3 in this instance, it needs to be on the forefront of all of these conversations, unless we can all just admit there is no Constitution. And guess what? If there is no Constitution, I'm going to go even further. Is there a Senate? Why the fuck are people paying senators to sit around and take our rights away? There's no Constitution. The 14th Amendment doesn't exist. Does the Supreme Court exist? Why are people wearing bed sheets and Snuggies to work allowed to take our right to an abortion away? If the 14th Amendment Section 3 doesn't exist, then none of that stuff exists. It's fake. It's made up. So just throwing that out there, food for thought. But there you go. So anyway, how's everyone doing today? I got this weird, this has been here for a while, but it's going away, I think. I don't know what that. Once again, YouTube is censoring me. I'm being censored. My analytics page isn't working. I can't see how many viewers I have. I can't see if I've gotten any super chats. Has anyone given me money? Because if you did, I wouldn't know, because YouTube is censoring me. I'm being censored. I can't see how many likes I have. So, Anyway. Let's talk about some more bull. Abner, what the fuck are you talking about? The lighting and the piece of shit camera. My camera is fine. It's 1080p high definition. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What the fuck is the matter with my camera? Also, like, what do you mean? Like, of course there's a dot on my fucking face. I see it in the mirror. Are you telling me that the mirror is also a camera? Like, what the fuck are you, like, is this like some Truman Show kind of shit? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Abner? I swear to God, motherfucker. I swear to motherfucking fuck. I'm gonna be very upset with you if you continue this behavior. Whew. Enemas. No good. Y'all ever gotten an enema? Yikes. Let me just tell you, not good. Alright. Speaking of not good, the Secret Service, abbreviated SS, either fortunately or unfortunately, depending on your persuasion. Well, what the fuck? Secret Service text messages around Jan 6 were erased, Inspector General says. The disclosure drew concern from the House committee investigating the attack, which has heard testimony that President Donald J. Trump, a.k.a. the Orange Man, a.k.a. the guy that lost the 2020 election, a.k.a. reminder Joe Biden won the 2020 election, reminder Donald Trump is a loser, he lost the election, also wanted agents to take him to the Capitol that day. Text messages sent and received by Secret Service agents around the time of the Jan 6 attack on the Capitol last year have been erased. Isn't that insane? Isn't that fucking crazy? First of all, you can't erase text messages. It's just not possible. Like, we gotta be honest here. You cannot erase a text message. It is impossible. Unless it's like some ultra encrypted application that they're using, right? And even if that's the case, it's impossible. You cannot erase a text message. Now, I know that in Washington they have all the like this BlackBerry network and stuff. I guarantee you this shit is backed up somewhere. 100%, I guarantee it. There's a 0% chance that you can convince me that these text messages only existed on the phones. Like, I'm sorry, I just nah, I don't buy this. This is fucked up. I don't buy it. I don't buy this. I just don't buy it. An Inspector General said on Thursday, prompting concern from the House committee investigating the assault. In a letter obtained by the New York Times, the Inspector General for the Department of Homeland Security, the parent agency of the Secret Service, reported that many of the agents' texts were erased as part of a device replacement program, even after the Inspector General had requested them as part of his inquiry. Oh, sorry, I took my phone to the shop. Sorry, my L button fell out. So all of our L buttons, I think Ronnie's R button just fell out, and so we had to go take it to the shop, and then, oh shit, they accidentally just factory reset our phones. Fuck. You expect me to buy this fucking shit? Seriously? You expect me to believe this fucking garbage? I swear to fucking God, by the way, off topic from this, if any of you motherfuckers are talking about astrology in my fucking chat room, I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna whip out the ban hammer. Okay, I'm just throwing this out there. This astrology bullshit, I don't give a fuck what month you were born in. Whoa, what's your sign? Your sign is nothing. There are no signs, you religious fucking freaks, okay? Get the fuck out here with your stupid fucking garbage. Alright, anyway, back to the article. The letter was reported earlier by The Intercept. Representative Benny Thompson, aka Benny Thompson, a Democrat of Mississippi and chairman of both the Jan 6 Committee and House Homeland Security Committee, said he received a letter on Thursday from the Inspector General informing him of the erased text messages. It's concerning, Mr. Thompson said in an interview. It's important for us to get as much information about how this discrepancy occurred. In a statement, the Secret Service disputed parts of the Inspector General's findings, saying that it lost data on some phones as part of a pre-planned 3-month system migration in January 2021. Oh, really? Interesting. But maintaining that no texts pertinent to the inquiry had been lost in the migration. Interesting. The agency said the project was underway before it received notice from the Inspector General to preserve its data, and that it did not maliciously delete text messages. I'm sorry. First of all, I don't believe what the Secret Service is saying. Second of all, I don't believe that they're actually gone forever. They're backed up somewhere on some server somewhere. It's that simple. But anyway, that's the news. They're deleting shit. Isn't that interesting? Huh. Like, oh, right, there's an insurrection, and it just so happens that a 48-hour period gone. Rip. Yeah, I doubt it. There's a lot of stink on this story. There's a lot of stink on this story. I'm not buying any of this garbage. And again, I'd reckon that if the Democrats in the House knew anything about anything, they would be calling this bluff, and they'd be saying, we know that that shit's backed up somewhere. Because if you don't know that that shit's backed up somewhere, you're a fucking moron. Let's be honest. You shouldn't be in charge of like shit like the NSA if you don't know about fucking text backups. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. But anyway, I'm calling bullshit on all of that. Anyway, astrology is religion, okay? I don't give a there is no such thing as a Virgo. It's made up. There is no such thing as a Sagittarius. It's made up. It's garbage. It's stupid, okay? It's dumb. Like this comment here from fucking, who wrote this? This is what triggered me. Hold up. 0 PE. Really? Okay, so Donald James says, I'm a Capricorn. 0 PE is, I would have never guessed that. What? What? You would have never guessed that Donald James is a Capricorn?
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
What does that mean? I would have never guessed that your birthday's in the summer. What? Like, what? I don't know what a fucking Capricorn is. I don't know if they're the summer or the winter. That's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. You would have never guessed? Whoa, like, you got 12 months of the year, right? Huh. I wonder what birthday is Justin Vigil in the chat. I would have never guessed that their birthday's in August. What? That doesn't mean anything. It's fucking stupid religious garbage. I'm sorry. People can like things, you dumb bimbo. No, you cannot like fucking astrology in my chat room. You just can't. You just fucking can't. It's religious fucking nutbaggery garbage, okay? It's fucking garbage. And the same reason, if someone comes into my chat and is like, praise God, I'm gonna say get the fuck out because that's stupid fucking dumb bitch fuck shit, okay? Like, your birthday doesn't, oh, Saturn and the moons of Jupiter aligned and created a beam of light that transported through your soul. And it's like, what? Astrology is religion. It is religion. It is the same thing as religion. You cannot convince me that astrology is not religion. It's not fun. What's fun about it? Fun is playing video games. Fun is listening to music or watching a movie. Fun is not, oh, you were born at 10:15 a.m. and that means Halley's Comet was on the eastern seaboard of, like, what? What? I'm sorry, man. What? Like, you sound like a stupid fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Like, this is some dumb shit. This is some dumb shit. when the sun is in the same region as the sky as the Andromeda Galaxy's 15th nebula pulsar, mixed with the light beaming from Jupiter's eastern moon, and then it spins off. The light goes on Uranus and reflects back into your soul the moment you take your first breath outside your mother's womb. What? What? Like, I'm sorry. This is some stupid fucking garbage. This is stupid fucking garbage. And then again, like, this idea of, like, guessing people's signs based on their personality. What? What the fuck? There is no personality change. And the reason why I'm so triggered about this is because I was talking about astrology this morning. I was thinking about it because I read something on Twitter that triggered me. So I'm like I have freshly decided that astrology is fucking stupid. But again, this fucking shit is ridiculous. Religion means there's a center figure and has a central book. No, wrong. First of all, astrology, there is a central book. It's, oh, you were born at this point, therefore you're this for the rest of your life. What? Now again, religion, the fundamental tenet of religion is believing things where all the evidence points in the opposite direction. So it's like, again, if I let go of the remote control for my air conditioner, it will float in the air. Every time I've ever let something go, it's fallen because gravity exists, right? But if I have enough faith, shit, whoops, I forgot. Facts are a thing that exists, right? There is no fact that in the world that supports astrology. You can't, like, astrology is like fortune fucking cookies, you stupid motherfuckers. It's religious, fundamentalist, stupid fuck garbage. It's garbage. I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's dumb. It's dumb shit fucking garbage. Like, it's not fun. It's fun in the same way that it's like, I don't know, like what is as fun as astrology? Like, oh, you, like, I can't even think of something equally as stupid because astrology is uniquely stupid. I was gonna say it's like saying someone from a certain state behaves a certain way, but at least, yeah, that makes a little bit of sense. There's, you know, accents, regional dialects, right? Like people say Coke instead of soda in half the country for some reason. You ever meet those motherfuckers? You ever meet these stupid motherfuckers that say Coke and then, like, they order a Sprite or something? Yeah, give me a Coke. Give me a Sprite Coke. You ever meet these fucking stupid motherfuckers? But that actually there's logic to that, right? This whole thing with, like, the sun and the stars pointing and beaming into your soul. First of all, there is no soul, motherfucker. Second of all, why doesn't it start at, like, the fucking conception? Like, what happens? You know, like, some people are born after, like, 7.5 months. Some people are born in 10 months after conception, right? You know, there's, like, variability in birth times, right? Not everyone's strict 9 months later on the dot, right? So, again, you know what? This idea, like, why isn't, like, oh, the sun and the stars were beaming through? Also, what about, like, think about things like, you know, like on the atomic level, the cellular structure, right? So, like, why not, like, oh, where was the fucking Io was reflecting light from Pluto when, like, the atoms that make up your brain were fucking originally, like, you know, given birth in the sun or some shit? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, when does this fucking stupid shit take place? Like, when you're born? Why? Is it the light that's reflecting into your eyeballs? Because guess what, motherfucker? Your brain's already been formed. None of this shit makes any fucking sense at all. It's garbage. It's garbage. Religions are usually based on a book that nuts take serious enough to go to war. That's true, usually. But the foundation of religion is faith. Faith is to believe something where all the evidence points in the opposite direction. You have faith that, oh, the light beaming over from the nearby nebula mixed with the, and then now I am like what is, like, the fucking horoscope shit? Like, what? Oh, I'm a Tauros, so, like, not to be confused with the Pokemon, of course, right? But I'm a Tauros, so, like, therefore, like, I am left-footed? Like, what? Like, do you hear yourself? Think of astrology as science. It's not science. It's not science. It's not fucking science, motherfucker. Astrology is the opposite of science. It is the literal exact opposite of science. It is, you take all the science, all the facts, and then you strip the facts away, and it's like, oh look, there's a star in the sky. Astrology! It's not science. There's nothing scientific about astrology. You are a stupid motherfucker. You are a stupid motherfucker, alright, motherfucker? There is no astrology. There is no Tauros. There is no Sagittarius. It's fucking made up, okay? You made it up just like Jesus, just like fucking Muhammad, just like that one guy, what was his name, Joe or whatever the fuck, or Jim, whatever the fucking Mormon guy is. I don't know. Joe or Jim, Joe fuck motherfucker. You made it up. It's garbage. You're dumb, okay? Go fuck yourself with this astrology bullshit. I'm sick of this fucking shit. Alright? It's not funny. It's not cute. It's not quirky. Oh, I was born in April, so I'm gonna make some weird fact about myself. I'm so quirky. What? What the fuck? Man, I swear to God. Jesus fucking Christ. This isn't Avatar The Last Airbender, motherfucker. You're not born with magical powers based on, like, fucking stupid shit with the skies, stars aligning. Jesus motherfucking Christ. Astrology is not more plausible than most religions. It's not. It's actually less plausible than most religions. Most religions are based in some historical fact. They have some, like, oh, there was a great flood, like, 2,500 years ago or something. All right, I mean, maybe there was a flood. There's at least some basis in Earth, on Earth. Astrology is just entirely made up. And then you go anywhere in the world, and they've got completely different positions and opinions. Like, you go to fucking Turkey, and then if you were born in May in Turkey, you're this, a completely opposite of if you were born in September in fucking, I don't know, like in Russia. Like, if you're born in fucking, like, it's all different. And then, like, again, if astrology is based on the stars aligning, right? If I'm born in Russia on the same day versus I'm born in the United States on the same day at the same time, the stars are going to align in a different way. So if someone immigrates from Russia to the United States and they tell you when they were born, are you basing that on the United States astrology stupid fucking shit? Are you basing it on the Russian stupid fucking shit? What are you basing it on? Right, you're basing it on nothing because it's not real. It doesn't exist. It's dumb shit fuck. You have a friend that can make me think twice about it. Yeah, think twice about it, as in, oh shit, you reminded me that astrology exists, and I hate that shit. That's my second time thinking about it. Alright, great. That's the point. It's completely up to the interpretation on purpose. What? That's the point? That's like if I said, the point of this dime that I have in my hand, that's the point, is I drop it, and it makes a sound. That's the point. What? What the fuck does that mean? So you say stupid shit, and then you say the point is that we're saying stupid shit. That's the point. No what? I'm sorry, what? No, I'm sorry. I refuse. In the same way that if I meet someone and they'll, like, say some stupid God shit, I respect them less as a person. Like, if someone's like, you ever been over someone's house for dinner? They invite you over for dinner, and then, like, you're ready to dig into these fucking, like, mashed potatoes, and then they're like, all right, now, little Timmy, say grace. And I'm like, and then, like, little Timmy, like, grabs my hand without my consent, and then they start fucking talking about God, meals, and Jesus Christ is looking over us, and Jesus forgive me for jerking off the other day. Like, what the fuck? You ever in this fucking position? You ever meet someone, and then, like, your birthday's coming around, and then they're like, oh, I totally would have never guessed that you're this. What? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You would have never... Like, it's not hard. You have a 1 out of 365 chance to guess someone's birthday. You have a 1 out of 12 chance to guess their birth month. Like, what do you mean you would have never guessed? Like, why? And first of all, why are you guessing people's fucking birthdays? Like, I'm gonna guess that Bob Kamadi's birthday is July 7. What? Why? What? So stupid. And then not to mention the calendar system. Like, not to mention, right? Like, our calendar system is made up. We made it up, right? And also, when you think about it, stars and everything are in different positions every second of every day. right? So, like, where the fucking, like, the Big Dipper is right now, it wasn't in the same spot 2,000 years ago in South America, right? This shit's constantly fucking changing. So, like, in order to have astrology that makes any sort of scientific sense and have any coherence whatsoever, it's every day needs to be a new standard. Like, the idea that someone born in May in 1934 versus someone in fucking Russia versus someone born in May in 2005 in fucking Brazil, that they're gonna have any sort of light stars aligning in any way similar, like, that's fucking stupid. It's fucking stupid. It's dumb shit for brains. You got fucking doo-doo up in your marble zone. Like I don't know what else to fucking tell you, man. That is dumb as fuck. That is dumb as fuck. That is dumber than believing in God and Jesus. Let me tell you, that is dumber than believing in Jesus fucking Christ. At least someone believes in Jesus Christ. There's some coherence, right? There's a book, right? You base your whole belief structure on a book. At least that book exists, right? Like, at least you can kind of go like, all right, there's at least a central thing to look at. Astrology, none of it makes any sense. You read one newspaper, oh, it's going to say that you watch out for, you know, this and that and short temper. And then you read another newspaper on the same day and it's like, oh, you're going to run into a good opportunity. It's like, what the fuck? They're all just making this fucking shit up. Anyway, the fact that I have people in my chat room that believe astrology, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm disappointed in this chat room. You might as well tell me, what do you believe in next? Trickle-down economics? I don't know, like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. God damn. By the way, I did not waste 20 minutes. I wasted 15 minutes. Reel on. So, go fuck yourself. I'd rather have magical thinking than our current reality. Well, I can empathize with that, Tyler. I can agree with that one. Yeah, astrology triggers me. In the same way that if some stupid fuck was coming in here saying like, "Oi, Jesus Christ," and like, it's all stupid fucking shit. I don't know what to tell you. It's stupid fucking shit. Oh, like, I don't know, man. That shit triggers the shit out of me. I hate religion. I hate it deeply and sincerely. Jesus fucking Christ. Let's look at this Gemini shit. What's a Gemini? I know I'm a Gemini. Where's my mouse? Oh, my mouse is right here. Okay. What is a Gemini? I'm going to look this up right now. All right, I'm on allure.com. All right. Allure.com. Have you ever been so busy that you wished you could clone yourself just to get everyone done? That's the Gemini experience in a nutshell. Well, actually, I have thought about that. I have actually thought about that many times. But that's, you know, lucky guess. Appropriately symbolized by the celestial twins. What? This air sign, what, an air sign was this avatar? Was interested in so many pursuits that it had to double itself because of the Gemini's intrinsic duality. They're often falsely misrepresented as two-faced. In reality, however, Gemini rarely has a hidden agenda. Playful and intellectually curious. I am playful. I am intellectually curious. This is true. Gemini is constantly juggling a variety of passions, hobbies, careers, and friend groups. That's also true. I have a lot of hobbies. This is so far pretty accurate. They are the social butterflies of the zodiac. Now, that is not true. That is not true. I am antisocial. I have no friends. I don't talk to anybody. My email has like 700 different fucking messages that are unread. I haven't fucking responded to a fucking Twitter DM or a Discord message in 3 months. So that's not true. These quick-witted twins can talk to anyone about anything. Now, that is true. Find them buzzing between happy hours, dinner parties, and dance floors. I've never danced in my life. I refuse to dance. All right, motherfucker. I can't do it. You ask me to dance, I will cry in the bathroom for 6 hours. Gemini season begins on May 21, a day that ushers in the heat and electricity of summer. Actually, June 21st is when summer starts. So, that's wrong. Gemini is accordingly excellent at guiding change and transformation. These curious twins are terrific pioneers, using their energy to spearhead innovative creative projects. That is true. I love to spearhead innovative creative projects. That is true. A fearless thinker. I am fearless, and I do think. That's factual. Gemini is always down to try something new. I don't know about always. Maybe every once in a while. Maybe give me some, some heads up. But after they have shared their progressive vision with the world, it's best to let these twins get back to ideating. These hyperactive air signs. What the fuck is an air sign? What am I, airbending, motherfucker? Jesus fucking Christ. Have short attention spans. That is not true. And are most satisfied when they can move fluidly from one idea to the next. Maybe. You notice, by the way, that all of this shit is so vague. Oh, you have multiple passions. Doesn't everyone have multiple passions? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this fucking shit is stupid. This fucking shit is stupid. Both Gemini and Virgo are governed by Mercury. I'm not governed by anybody. I am ungovernable, motherfucker. You can't govern me. This motherfucker thinks that the police can barely govern me. You think a fucking planet that's fucking hundreds of light years away? How long is... I don't think it's hundreds of light years. It's hundreds of miles, maybe I should say. How long is Mercury away from the sun? Or from Earth? It's definitely not hundreds of light years. I think it's like 0.1 light year or something. I don't know what's going on here. 36 million miles away. Okay, that's a long time. 36 million miles away. All right. Mercury. Where the fuck is Mercury? This bullshit has every planet except for Mercury. What the fuck? Oh, wait, no, Mercury. I don't care about Mercury to the sun. Anyway, I don't care. I am not governed by Mercury, okay, motherfucker? Jesus fucking Christ. Anyway. Astrology is for nerds. It's not an exact science. Yeah, it's also just not a science. Like, that's like saying, like, I believe in the scriptures of, like, the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Like, yes, like, they actually did use the Blue Eyes White Dragon in ancient fucking duels in ancient Egypt. Yes, this is factual. No, it's a fucking cartoon, you stupid motherfucker. It's not even pseudoscience. It has no relation to science. Yeah, it's all vague garbage that applies to, like, that's the point. It's like a fortune cookie. You ever go to those stupid fucking restaurants and you get your stupid fucking cookies and then it says, like, you will wake up tomorrow and have a good day. It's like, first of all, that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm reading the stupid fucking cookie, and so now I'm gonna know that I'm supposed to wake up tomorrow and have a good day, so now I'm gonna be in a better mood or something. It's all fucking stupid garbage. Jesus, motherfuck. In order to be a science, you need to be able to, like, do an experiment, do a test. You know what I mean? How the fuck do you test whether or not someone is, like, how do you test this shit? You can't. You can't. Do a birth chart? What the fuck is a birth chart? What the fuck is the matter with you people? How to interpret your birth chart? treeoflife.com.au. First of all, you're probably wondering, what is a birth chart? That's exactly what I'm wondering. A birth chart is what determines your placements in signs, planet, asteroid. What the fuck? Okay. The sun? So what's the birth chart? Wait, is this the birth chart? Is there like a form to fill out? Oh, astro charts. Okay, let's click on this. Astro charts. Do I have to pay for this? I'm not giving them my information. This is like a form to give them. You motherfuckers are trying to get me hacked. I swear to God, these fucking... You people. Yeah, that's right. You people. You people. I'm not giving my fucking info to a random astrology website. Ooh, they're gonna fucking email me and fucking send me texts until the day I die. Yeah, that's right. If you can survive me ranting about religion for 30 minutes, you can survive anything. And again, to be clear, astrology is religion. It is a religion. It's faith-based belief, not just without evidence, but believing in things that are 180 degrees in the opposite direction as all the evidence, right? Like that's like saying I have, like, having faith that the future, like I have faith that Democrats will win the midterm elections, right? There's no evidence really in either direction yet, because the midterm elections have yet to happen. You can have faith-based things in regards to the future, right? But astrology, right, and religion is faith, believing in things that exist that are to the opposite of all recorded evidence in all of human history. What time was I born? I don't fucking know. I think like 10 a.m. or some shit. That's why I do Above It All at 10 a.m. every day. But I have no idea. Well, I mean, I do have an idea. I'm pretty sure it was 10 something a.m. because I remember my mom saying something about that at some point. When has anyone used astrology to do awful things? Well, first of all, Tyler, do you know the history of astrology? The history of astrology is that astrology used to be the official scientific branch of the church in European countries, right? I don't even know if you could call them countries. Kingdoms maybe would be a better word, right? So what they would do is astrology was measuring, right, the stars, the planets, etc. And anyone that would make an astronomical discovery, right, let's take Galileo as an example. Anyone that would make an astronomical discovery that was against the astrological tenets of the time was sent to prison, punished to death, fired from all of their professions. Some of them were teachers. Most of them were teachers, actually. So astrology and religion are basically the same thing. Up until, like, I don't know, like the 1930s, really, when you think about it. And it's just as stupid now as it was back then. Now, if you want to say that you like studying ancient religions, right, just because they're cool, I'm down with that. I'm down to, like, just study, like, you know, random religion. That's cool. I'm down with that. But once you start getting into the whole, like, oh, you're a little quirky, you must be a Cancer. Like, then I'm like, yikes. You know what I mean? Like, oof, let me get the fuck away from this motherfucker. Yeah, huh? The Hindus in India had astrology long before the Europeans did. Okay, yeah, and it was just as stupid for them, too. And they did just as many stupid fucking things with their stupid fucking religions. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it can be fun to talk about. But once a motherfucker is, like, saying some stupid-ass shit, like, ooh, someone's a little feisty. Might you be a Tauros? It's like, motherfucker, like, I'm not playing Pokemon, okay? Get the fuck away from me. Anyway, I've talked about this shit way too long. Way too fucking long. Let's flip over. Let's continue the trend of talking about religion. Lauren Boebert is a really religious nutbag. She's a lunatic. She's fucking insane. Right, again, I need to say this very clearly because if anyone clicks on this video, I don't want them to misinterpret me. I think all religious people are fucking stupid. I think Lauren Boebert is a fucking moron, especially, right? People that want to put, like, there's a difference between being religious in a personal way, like you don't really want to push that on other people, but you're just personally a little bit of a stupid motherfucker, right? I can accept that. That's fine. That's my compromise. But people like Lauren Boebert, they're going on this like this Christian theocracy bullshit, right? Trying to like make like the church and state to fuse and to make like Jesus like the fucking official state religion. That's where I say no. Like Ilhan Omar being a Muslim, she can be wrong. She can have her own weird magical beliefs if she wants, as long as she doesn't really force that on anyone else. That's all cool with me, right? I think it's a little silly. I think it's stupid. But Lauren Boebert, man, this is where you, like, these fucking Christians, like, we really need to have a conversation about these stupid fucking Christians. Like, you know what? I have a lot of sympathy with the motherfuckers who hijacked the planes on 9/11/2001, right? At least, right? At least, you know, they have, like, you know, they were trying to do something about these fucking Christians. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there, right? If I'm seeing this fucking country, the United States of America, from the outside, and I'm seeing these are some crazy ass Christians, I'd want to fly a plane into something too, okay? Anyway, let's play this clip.
God, well, Democrats ignorantly say this is...
Let me raise the volume on this because, you know, the volume... like, every clip has different volume everywhere. We need a universal standard for volume, okay? In this country, we need to pass a law so that all clips online have the same fucking volume, okay?
Democrats ignorantly say this is in the Constitution, separation of church and state, and they don't know what it means, and they think that that means you can't talk about God. Well, if there really is this...
First of all, what? First of all, it's the Establishment Clause that people are talking about, right? Second of all, no one thinks you can't talk about God, except for me. I think no one should talk about God. I think God is fucking stupid, and I think if you talk about God in schools especially, you should be shit-canned. That's what I think. Now, obviously, I don't care. If you want to say, like, oh yeah, I believe in God, and that's that, and you have your own personal spirituality or whatever, you're Jesus, you got your relationship with Jesus, whatever, as long as you shut the fuck up about it and don't talk about it in front of kids, because kids are susceptible to that kind of stuff. Kids can believe in Santa Claus just as kids can believe in God, right? I don't think you should groom children into being religious. Personally, I think kids should not be around any religious institutions. I think all religion should be kept out of kids' brains until they're 18 years old. Maybe 16. I'll compromise to 16 if you give 16-year-olds the right to vote as well. But this fucking weird shit, like, again, that fascists do, especially the Christian fascists, is they just make up a bunch of stupid shit and then say that the other people, random people that just also exist on planet Earth, are saying a bunch of stuff that they're not saying, and then they get mad at them for saying something that they never said. That's what's going on here, right? Like, Ilhan Omar never said that, like, you're not allowed to talk about God or whatever. Like, I don't know what the fuck this stupid fucking bitch Lauren Boebert is talking about here. Let's keep going.
Separation of church and state, like they believe it means. Well, then what is Ilhan doing with her Ajivon? I mean, why is she able to go in there with that? I mean, why aren't they shouting that from the rooftops? Separation of church and state.
Can you hang on for...
And then Steve Banner's like, just please hang on for a second. This is getting a little bit... But, like, man, what? Like, how many motherfuckers, like, wear, like, you know, you ever meet these fucking weirdos, by the way, that wear the crucifix on their neck like a necklace? Like, you got two kinds of weirdos. You got the motherfuckers that wear a cross, and then you got the motherfuckers that have this full-on crucifix, like there's a little mini Jesus hanging around their neck. You ever meet those motherfuckers? I see them everywhere. These crazy psychopath motherfuckers, and I've seen them certainly in Congress, right? So this idea that Ilhan Omar wearing like a Muslim, like, garb, I don't give a fuck. In the same way, I don't give a fuck if you're wearing a stupid fucking crucifix. I think it's a little weird. I think it's a little strange, right? But as long as you're not demanding everyone else wear that stupid fucking shit, we're good. But that's the key difference between Ilhan Omar and Lauren Boebert, is Ilhan Omar doesn't demand that everyone else wears like a fucking hat on or whatever, right? Lauren Boebert demands that everyone, like, we need to teach about prayer in schools. God needs to be in schools. We need to merge the fucking government with the church. That fucking shit is insane. It's insane fucking garbage. If you want to wear a t-shirt that says, like, you know, like, I don't know, your favorite band on it, that should be just as fine as wearing a fucking t-shirt that says, what would Jesus do? Because that's ultimately what it is. You're just repping your favorite fucking, like, you know, Your favorite band, your favorite religion, you're wearing a hat that has your favorite sports team, right? What's the fucking difference? I don't care. But if you're telling me I need to wear a hat that has the fucking Eagles on it or something, that's the only football team I really know of. But anyway, like if you're telling me I need to wear that hat, that's a fucking problem. If you want to wear that hat, that's all good. But again, this fucking weird, I really don't know if this is going to be successful in 2022. Like, there's 81% of this country believes in God, right? 81% of this country is stupid motherfuckers. But we're seeing with these, especially with younger generations, younger and younger people, myself included, just see this shit and laugh at it because it's fucking stupid ass garbage, right? It's stupid ass fucking shit, right? So that's why I feel like they're really trying hard to push this religion on people, because they really want to get the susceptible young kids, right? We're talking about people that are 10 years old and younger. They want to groom them into being religious fundamentalists. That's why I think they're trying so hard on this, because they see that younger people, especially that have access to the internet, they see that younger people are not buying this shit at all. And they really want to do what they can to, bring their stupid fucking garbage back into the mainstream. Again, I don't know, man. It's scary, though, because these guys have fucking powers, right? Like, the Supreme Court is a Christian, theocratic, fascist institution. That's what it is. That's what it is. Right? Again, you got, everyone, if you become any state official, you need to swear an oath on the Bible? What? So if I swear an oath on the Bible, and I don't believe in the Bible, I think the Bible's a bunch of stupid garbage, does that mean I swore an oath? So if I swear an oath, right, and then, lie while under oath, is that really perjury? Well, I don't believe in God, so... can you really count me against for perjury? I'm just throwing this hypothetical out there, man. This shit is fucking stupid. It's fucking dumb. These people are fucking dumb. They're dumb motherfuckers. They really are. And I'm sick of this fucking, there's no separation of church and state in the Constitution. Motherfucker, when's the last time Lauren Boebert has read the fucking Constitution? Yes, the words separation between church and state are not in the Constitution. But you know what is in the Constitution? The Establishment Clause, that the government shall not have an official religion, and the government shall not prohibit the exercise of whatever religion you want. Now, again, the original Constitution, right, the one that was written and enacted by the slave owners, they heavily discriminated against Muslims, for example, right? They wouldn't let Muslims vote. Interesting, right? But again, the constitutional language literally does have the Establishment Clause in it. So again, this fucking shit, do you think that Lauren Boebert has ever read the Constitution? Honestly, do you really, I doubt it. I really doubt it. But again, these motherfuckers, dumb as hell. But there's a difference between motherfuckers that are dumb as hell and they're just kind of chilling and doing their own thing, right? Again, that's how I view most religious people. Dumb, shit for brains, cocksucker motherfuckers, but they're just doing their own thing, right? But then you got these Lauren Boeberts that are they have government power and they actually have large followings. And then you got the Supreme Court, which is the most powerful rogue Christian theocratic institution in the world, right? And they do whatever they want. Right, so that's a big problem. And so again, I don't know, man. I personally think anti-theism is the only path forward. I don't think playing patty cake with these stupid motherfuckers is a good idea anymore. I think we're past the state of playing patty cake. We've been playing patty cake with these dumb fuck shit for brains motherfuckers for far too long. And I personally think that the time has come to stop playing games with these people. They're fucking crazy. Okay? So anyway, that's what I have to say on Lauren Boebert. There you go. God damn, I hate these motherfuckers. I really do. Tyler, are you calling me out? Is that what I'm hearing? At Andrea Rovenski sympathizes with the 9/11 hijackers. She is a terrorist. Shock. It's true, though. I've said multiple times that, I don't know, man. You gotta really, if I'm gonna have sympathy with any party here, I'm gonna have sympathy with the motherfuckers that got into a plane and killed themselves just to teach this fucking country a lesson. And then America's so fucking stupid. You ever think about that? America's so fucking stupid that we got fucking destroyed on 9/11/01, and then we invaded the wrong country. What? Like Christian fundamentalist Americans, so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. That we got fucked up on 9/11 and then just spun a wheel. Like, like in the game shows, like, you ever play Wheel of Fortune? You just spin the wheel and then we just hit the wrong country. Whoops. Dumbass shit, man. Dumbass fucking shit. But Americans are so fucking stupid. No, I think Muslims are fucking stupid in general. I think Islam is fucking stupid. Obviously, when I say that I sympathize with 9/11 hijackers, I'm saying it to be edgy. And because I think that, honestly, I live in the United States. If I lived in Iran or something, I would hate Muslims more than Christians. But because I live in the United States, I hate Christians more than Muslims. Just, they're more dangerous to my health personally. Like, Christians are way, way, way more dangerous to me personally than a Muslim could ever be. But if I lived in Palestine, I think, I think that the Jewish people are probably the dumbest of the religions. It all depends on where you live and what religion's fucking trying to fucking stamp the fucking air out of your fucking throat. But man, holy fucking shit. I personally, I refuse to play patty cake with any religious motherfucker. But goddamn. Like, I can't understand religious bigotry in religious communities. Like, why I just don't get it. Like, first of all, look at Christianity. There's like 19 different fucking like expansion packs for Christianity. You ever see this shit? Like, you got the original Christianity, and then you got like Catholicism, that's like a DLC add-on, right? And then you got like another expansion pack called like fucking Protestantism, and then you got Lutherans, you got Methodists, you got Baptists, you got fucking, they don't look like Presbyterians to me, right? You got all these fucking motherfuckers. It's like what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? And then you look at the fucking Jewish communities, and there's like Orthodox Jews, and I don't know. I know there's a bunch of them, and they like do these weird fucking rituals, and they fucking wear the hats on their head. I mean, they all wear hats on their heads. Then you got the fucking like the Sunni Muslim, the fucking and the other shit. Like, what's with all these branch offs? Can't you just have one fucking religion for Christ's fucking sake? Like, god damn it. Can you go? And then you got Mormons, which is like another expansion pack, right? It's like, they just like, oh shit, let's just add a bunch of new characters. You know what I mean? Like, what was that guy's name? Like, fucking Jim Smith or whatever. Like, yeah, how dumb are fucking Mormons? Like, I mean, but then again, like, the part of me respects Mormons too. Because it's like, at least Mormons are like, yeah, we know this religion shit is fucking goofy, so let's just write our own fucking sequel. So I kind of respect the Mormons. Like, Joseph was just like, Joseph was just like, alright, this fucking shit is so dumb, I could literally walk around and write my own sequel, and I'd get some motherfuckers that believe me. And they did, right? Isn't that crazy? Jesus. Isn't like Islam like another kind of like third book scenario too, though? Man, I want to learn more about Islam, right? There's like, it's the two things. I like learning more about religion so that I can bash it better, but then also like, if I'm going to spend any time and energy on learning anything, I'd rather learn about like quantum physics than fucking stupid ass bullshit fucking garbage, Some stupid ass bitches. Alright, y'all. That'll be the news portion of the show. Let's get into the movie review portion of the program. Mithrism anymore? Isn't that fucking like Final Fantasy shit? Pan the Go God? Fuck yeah? You know, I, if you're talking about, like, you know, the shit in the Bible, I sympathize with the ancient astronaut theorists. Like, they look at the Bible like some historical fiction, and they're like, you know what? I think they got their ideas, like, maybe an alien landed somewhere, like, you know, and they thought it was God, and then they wrote a book about the God, you know? Like, if I'm going to respect any religion, it's going to be the ancient astronaut theorists. At least they have, like, some scientific principles, you know? At least it's like, all right, we're going to treat the Bible as it is. They're going to acknowledge the Bible as just a historical book. It's fan fiction. But their spin on it is that, like, okay, it's fan fiction, but it's kind of maybe based on a true story, and that true story is aliens. Like, that makes way more sense to me than anything in the Bible, for sure. I love fun. I love fun. I just hate religion. The stars are scientific, but, like, the stars, like, beaming light into your fucking neurons in your brain, like, the moment you're born. That's fucking stupid-ass garbage. But I will watch Ancient Aliens until the cows come home. And you can't stop me. Anyway, I watched a movie yesterday. Watched a film. Never seen this movie before. Many people have recommended it to me. Never seen it. And I saw it. What did I see? I saw American Psycho yesterday. And I gotta say, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This movie, phenomenal. S tier. It was a really good fucking movie. It was really good. I was enthralled. I was enjoying this experience so much. Never seen it before. I've heard it's a good movie, but damn, right? That is a good fucking movie. So American Psycho, you got Christian Bale, who's like some like Wall Street like fucking goon, right? And he like, I know it's based off a book or something, right? So he's like a Wall Street goon. And, you know, he's also like a little bit of a freak, you know what I mean? And so the thing I like about this movie is it's got one of my favorite movie tropes of the unreliable narrator. It's got that narration to it, right? And the narrator is a psycho, right? And so like anything the narrator is saying, as well as what you're seeing on screen, who knows if it's real, right? Like at the end of the movie, it's kind of like, you know, like it's kind of up in the air whether or not anything in the movie actually happened. And so I just think it's interesting. I think it's super cool. I love the unreliable narrator trope in movies. I just think it's great. But anyway, so the movie is, so he works at this Wall Street thing or whatever. He kills one of his coworkers and he kills like homeless people, like cats and dogs, and there's this one scene where he's like walking through the streets and like shooting and blowing up cop cars. I was like, damn, that was, that was fun. Like, it was, but then like he also, it does that weird thing where he like shoots the cop car one time and then it blows up like it's like in Grand Theft Auto or something. Right, and then like he has this like confused look on his face. So that's what leads me to believe that nothing actually happened, or like it's so there's possible that either nothing happened and this is just like him daydreaming about what he wants to happen, or similar stuff happened but he's like pumping it up. Like he's like it's like when someone tells a story like 30 years later and they're gonna add embellished details or whatever. And so again, I thought this movie was fun. I love the scenes where like, he's like fucking hookers and shit and like giving away like music trivia. Like that was super fun. I'm under the impression that some of the music trivia is wrong too, but he just says it confidently. I mean, the confidence of like the fucking straight white man to just say a bunch of shit that's not true. I mean, it's pretty incredible. But I mean, like, this movie, I just enjoyed it so much. I mean, the acting from Christian Bale, phenomenal. S tier, so fucking good. Like, the story, so fucking good, right? Like, just, like, the way, like, I love the apartment when, like, the one hooker is, like, running away from him and, like, they're in that apartment and every, like, room has, like, dead bodies in it. That's another reason why I think that that the unreliable narrator trope is what makes this movie like nothing actually happened, because he later goes to that apartment and nothing's there, right? So that's like another but anyway, wow, I mean, what a movie. I was so impressed with this movie. It was just so good. I really enjoyed it. And so I really, really enjoyed it. This was such a fun movie to watch, and if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Obviously, I watched this movie while high off my ass on marijuana products, and it was pretty fun. It was really good. I love movies like one that have like the narrator thing. A lot of movies based on books have that, where it's like there's like the main character like narrating the movie as it's happening. I love that in general, but I also love, again, the unreliable narrator. So like you want to assume that the narrator is just giving you a plain-faced narration of what's happening in the movie, but like when things that are the narrator saying aren't congruent with what's on screen, and then like other, it's just great. It's wonderful. It's a great movie. I mean, I can't recommend it enough. It's a great fucking movie. So, American Psycho, I mean, god damn. Realon 70 Czars. Happy birthday, Courtney. Unicorn emoji. I can't read that emoji because it's yellow on yellow. And then party emoji. I would have never guessed you were a Cancer. Courtney has cancer. Everyone, please donate to Courtney's GoFundMe. We'll beat this, okay? We'll beat this. Anyway, that's my show. I was going to say I apologize for yelling at the chat for like 30 minutes. But honestly, I'm going to be honest, I don't apologize. So I'm not going to lie. And so, if you can take it, then you can survive. You pass the test. If you can't take it and you got triggered and you ran away, well, I guess you failed the test, I suppose. But there you go. Yeah, that's right. I'm mean. Sometimes I'm just in a cranky mood, Sometimes I just want to get some thoughts off my chest. Yeah, Tyler. I used to think I was the smartest person in the world when I was your age too, motherfucker. One of these days you'll wise up. Chat was misbehaving today. That's true. Farming is definitely telling the truth. I don't endorse hitting children, But fortunately, most of the people in this chat are older than me, so I think that people in this chat need a spanking. Personally, that's just throwing that out there. So I'm just saying. So brace for impact. And there you go. Also, once again, folks, I'd like to remind you all that it is, in fact, the weekend.
Yeah!
Yeah, you fucking horny motherfuckers. Anyway, that's my show. Bye-bye.
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him.
All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore. All of a sudden, we can't talk about Neanderthal DNA anymore.
They had a very bad original concept. It was carried out poorly, and the cover-up was one of the worst in the history of cover-ups. Very simple. Bad deal, should have never been thought of. Somebody really messed up. And they had the worst cover-up ever. And where it should have stopped is at the deal standpoint, when they thought about it. Because whoever thought of that idea, I think is in big trouble.
Force the vote, sure, was a failure.
I am not up to the job. And I mean that sincerely. It's not like, whoa.
Everybody comes in, your grandmother.
I would say, oh, I'm not a beta male. I'm not a beta male. You know, you're a beta male.
But it's a class action lawsuit against all machines.